Did you know that if you can go there in the mind, that you can actually go there in the body? And so it just kind of confirms and solidifies how important it is to have a healthy mindset. If I could even be so blunt to say, like, having a healthy mindset is probably the most important thing, even over our physical health, because when our mental health is healthy and what it needs to be, it actually transfers onto our physical health. And without it, it's almost like we can't really do anything. And I was thinking of something the other day that was a little ironic. And, we as women take on a lot of responsibility, including motherhood. And if you're a mom, you know that being a mom is one of the most important roles that you'll ever play. It is probably the most important job, but it's also the one job that can make you feel the most insignificant. It is the most valuable job you'll ever hold, although it can leave you feeling not valued sometimes. It's probably one of the jobs that can make you feel the most undervalued, if that's a thing. But you see where I'm going with this. And I think for a lot of women, this is why it's so important for us to focus on our self-development, focus on ourselves. Because if you're a woman and you're feeling underappreciated, or if you're feeling undervalued, it can definitely affect your mindset. And without a healthy mindset, it's really hard to do anything else. And you may or may not realize that first and foremost, but it's absolutely the truth. You have to have a healthy mindset just to move forward. And we went over our first session. I'm doing a training with my Queen Ambassadors called How to Become a Successful Queen Ambassador. It's a 5-session training program, and it begins with a session in mindset, how to develop a good mindset, in other words. And one of the things that, I talked to the ladies about was that one of the ways to ensure a healthy mindset is confidence. And confidence comes from a couple of things. One of the things that we talked about in the training, confidence comes from trust. It comes from trusting yourself, trusting your decisions. It comes from trusting basically that you know that you know that you know. And it also comes from knowing, confidence comes from education. Education comes from knowing. And not in a formal sense of education, just being educated on general topics will help you trust your decisions, and you can gain confidence from that. That's actually how we gain confidence, is from knowledge and from trusting ourselves. And so, I just want to challenge you today. If you are feeling unappreciated, undervalued, and all those things, I just want to challenge you, reset your mindset. Where's your confidence? Like, how do you feel when it comes to trusting your decisions, trusting your belief system enough to know that you're making the right decision? Like I said, you know that you know that you know that you're on the right path. And so I'd like to challenge you, because this is an area I know I've personally struggled in the past when I was a young mother, especially. But that feeling of inadequacy just doesn't go away. Like I said, the one position in the world that is the most valued can have you feeling undervalued, unappreciated, all the things. And it's very important that we reset our self-love. It's very important that we just help to build a healthy, strong mindset so that we can move forward, And one of our queens said the other day in our training, you can't pour from an empty cup. So it's so important to start with yourself. You're not being selfish. You are being what you need to be. First and foremost, you owe this to yourself first, and everybody else comes second. And so it's not being selfish. And if anyone has ever told you that everybody else comes first and you come second, or somehow you've created the narrative that you need to come second and everybody else comes first, I give you permission today to say, you cannot be the best to everyone else if you haven't first given self-love and your best to yourself. And so if you are a woman who has the need to express yourself and voice yourself and do all the things, that I would like to invite you to join our Queen Ambassadors Women's Empowerment Society. This is a safe place where women actually encourage, uplift, and empower other women. And although a healthy mindset comes and starts from within, it's very, very necessary sometimes to have a safe place and a network, a sisterhood of other women who understand you. We know exactly where you're coming from. We can relate. And you don't have to be a mom. You could be underappreciated and undervalued at your job, in your family, because we're women. And, that's just, unfortunately, that's just how the story goes sometimes. But anyway, I digress. Yes, if you're a woman and you are looking for a safe place to voice your opinion, you have something to say, and you just want to feel uplifted and empowered and encouraged by other women, then definitely, 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 I want you to consider joining the Queen Ambassadors Women's Empowerment Society, because we're not just a place for ourselves. I mean, yes, we get crowns and sashes and all the things and all the regalia that make us feel fun and special, but ultimately we're just here to uplift, encourage, and empower each other and ourselves. And that's where it all starts. It starts with a healthy mindset. So if you're interested, there's more information in the show notes, and as always, here's to you becoming the best version of you.